Hello and welcome back to my channel. I know. I'm so stoked. I haven't thought about anything for like the past week, except that just, wow, my man's coming back. So fucking pumped, my guy, you have no idea. So, let's talk expectations. For those of you who didn't celebrate Dirgemas with me this past month, first of all, shame on you. You should go watch those. Second of all, in Dirge of Cerberus, there is a man, and he's the final boss, and of course, because he's the final villain boss, I immediately fell in love. And we haven't heard anything from him since Crisis Core, where he got like the vaguest of vague cameos, and we only know it's him because I would recognize that voice in any crowd.
Will he accept his fate willingly?
So, he's back. And in the recent Final Fantasy VII Intergrade trailer, we got to see him at like the last 10 seconds. He shows up all glorious and wearing a coat, but I don't hold that against him because he's home. So, what is that, like, what does that mean for us, for me? Like, as his, I hesitate to say #1 fan, because I'm sure there's someone who's, like, more dedicated, but I struggle to think of their name, and they should contact me so that we can talk and have a gladiatorial arena match. You choose the weapons. I will fucking end you. But what I want to do for you right now is look at the trailer, figure out kind of what we can expect here, and then basically make demands like a toddler, because what we see is obviously not all we're gonna get, because it's a 10-second clip of a trailer.
Now, let the hunt begin!
So, in the 10 seconds that we get like this weird kind of glitchy intro. He comes up, he says, "Let the hunt begin," and then that's the end of the trailer. And if you think I can't mind this, you're fucking wrong. So, that looks like digital. So, like, pieced together. It reminds me of Dot Hack Sign, actually, like, a lot. And it makes me kind of think that we're gonna be dealing with, like, a Digivice. Is that a thing? Digivice? Digimon fans, at me. It makes me think that we're going to be looking at more like a digital version of Weiss more than any real man, which is a shame, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. There's a connection that I'm making because he's in this kind of more digital aspect between Chadley and, by extension, Hojo, which makes this neat little triangle. Because for those of you who are not playing the home game, in the Dirge of Cerberus Online, Weiss was searching through cyberspace to try to find a cure for a virus that was going to kill him. It's a big thing. And that's how Hojo got possession of him. Basically, Weiss was walking around without a VPN, and Hojo ganked his whole body. That's the plot twist at the end of Dirge of Cerberus, is that Hojo has secretly been controlling Weiss this whole time and manipulating Nero, and it was very sad. But the reason I bring that up is because Weiss being in the digital world I don't think is a mistake. Like, I think that maybe he got lost in there, or like he's uploaded himself or something. Like, there's something to that. So Weiss is in there, and the reason that I connect him with Chadley is because in 7 Remake, the way that I understand it is that Chadley was not a real person. He's like a cyborg clone situation. So there's this very weird, almost family dynamic between Hojo has a cyborg baby, and he possessed my man via cyberspace. He's just accumulating this, like, family situation that is making me very uncomfortable all the time. But I'm not sure what else we can pull from the— wait. His eyes are different. Inaccurate! Get rid of it! It's fake! It's not real! Get rid of it! Oh god, I'm looking at the audio wavelength on that and it looks bad. Have fun editing me. So, what does all of this mean? Well, first of all, it means I was fucking right. I have been having dreams about the Sviets coming back in HD for years and years. I had this one really good dream where, like, it kind of looked like Advent Children in the way it was shot, but basically, like, Cloud was confronting Nero, who was, like, loading a handgun. It was so good. I'm kind of mad that I'm bad at art, otherwise I'd draw it, but I can't. So, I had that dream. There was a dream where, like, Shulk was deploying Sviets through, like, a drone throne situation. It kind of looked a lot like the beginning of Dirge of Cerberus, but not as obviously more polished. And Shulk was in a drone throne, and I just thought that was amazing. That's something I would want to see, is more Sviets coming back. I want HD Nero. I think he'd look incredible. And if I'm honest, I think that the darkness power that he uses would be a really good way to kind of show off the PS5, since apparently this has to be a PS5 exclusive. Okay. So Nero in HD would be nice. Anybody in HD would be nice. I'd love to see like what they could do with kind of the weird fur effect on Azul for when he transforms. That would be interesting. Rosso's weird butt cape would have a cool fur effect. That would be interesting. I think that Hojo being a more present and larger threat is a good thing. I tend to blame Hojo for absolutely everything that goes wrong within Final Fantasy VII, and in my defense, he does cause a lot of stupid shit. However, he's not responsible directly for Yuffie's problems. Like, that's more of a Shinra greed situation that honestly ended a while back in canon. But Hojo being involved in Yuffie's plot would be interesting, even if it is by extension of Weiss. And I do still connect Hojo with Weiss, unfortunately. So that'll be a thing that happens, probably. And lastly, and this is pure fan service, but I'm so excited for it, I want to see Sephiroth and Weiss fight. Do they know each other? Absolutely not. Do they have a reason to fight each other? No fucking way. Do I still want to see it? Of course. Show me these two gorgeous men. They can both be shirtless. They've both been shirtless at different times, just beating the shit out of each other. I want to see it. I think it would be great. But it's pure fan service, and I don't think they're gonna do it. I don't think they have a reason to do it. I still want it. I think it would be cool. So, what I can say for myself is that I've been on Cloud 9, since the VII Intergrade trailer thingy dropped. I'm really looking forward to it. It's making me shell out for a PS5 way sooner than I wanted to. I think I expected them to do this at some point. Like, I knew that Square Enix would get desperate enough to start scraping the bottom of the barrel hard enough that the Sviets would come back up. I didn't think it would be this soon. I thought that I'd be, like, older, that I'd have, like, a career, like, that I'd be, like, 40-something and I didn't game anymore, but I looked back on it fondly, and I would see an advertisement and go, he's back. My husband is home. And then have to shell out for the console and bring it home to Bree, who would be less than pleased with me. But, I know that this is probably kind of cringy to some people. I don't care. I'm in love. I can't wait. And if you guys want to see me do a playthrough of the Intergrade game, like, let me know. I'm kind of leaning more Final Fantasy lately in that I want to make more Final Fantasy stuff. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of that, and just let me know what you want to see in that arena. I'm game for absolutely everything. I'm trying Final Fantasy VI for the first time. It's been going well. You're going to hear more about that, hint hint. So just let me know what you want to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye. I just got a text from my father saying that I got wicked loud.